there, friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range tonight doing a little bit of shooting, and I thought I would do a little head-to-head challenge for you guys. This one here I'm going to be doing is with my somewhat small but growing collection of Smith & Wesson J Frames. These are J Frame 38 Special 5-shot revolvers, all three of them. And I'll tell you a little bit about each one, and then we're going to do some shooting. But these ones are all older models. I don't have any of the newer ones. I don't have anything against the newer ones. I just like older stuff. But let's go through what we have here. So the first one, they are all empty. This first one is a Model 36. The Model 36 came out originally, I believe, in the early 60s. And this one is a 36 with no dash, so they would do revisions. For anybody who is not familiar with Smith & Wesson revolvers, they do a model number. It's like the 36. They would come out with the original version, and then later on they would do revisions and put a dash after it and a number. This one's a 36, no dash, no number afterwards. So that means it's an original version. So this one was probably made sometime in the early 60s. Then the next one is actually a stainless version. This one's a Model 60. It's a stainless version of the Model 36. For all intents and purposes, exactly the same except for being stainless. But this is also a Model 60, no dash, no number afterwards. And they didn't come out with the Model 60 until the early 70s. So this is a early 70s vintage. And this one is the only one that I have here that doesn't have the original grips. I've been looking for a set of original grips for it, but I haven't found a set yet that I wanted to shell out the money for. But it does have a nice set of Packmeyers, which is really nice for shooting, actually. And then the very last one here is actually a pretty neat gun. And this one is a Model 49. And this one also is a no dash. And they came out with these originally also in the early 70s, so I believe this one is an early 70s vintage model as well. This one, so the other two have exposed hammers, and you could cock them and do either single or double action. This one has a semi-shrouded hammer, so you can shoot this in double action, or you can cock the hammer back like a normal, but you have this shrouded where if you had this in your pocket it wouldn't get caught on your jeans or whatever, or a holster when you're trying to pull it out or whatever. So that was why they came out with that modification on there. But I'm trying out some new earplugs here today. These are the kind that's mounted on a headband. I'm used to just using the ones that are on a string that hang around my neck, so I think this will actually be a little bit nicer. Keep them up, and I'll be cool like Hickok 45. But I'm going to do 2 rounds. First round I'm going to do double action, where you cock it and shoot it. That should give you a little bit better trigger feel, and hopefully better groups. But then the second round I'm actually going to shoot it single action. And sometimes I actually end up doing better with single action, and I don't know why that is, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. I'm just shooting 7 yards here, typical self-defense. These are snub-nosed barrels, very minimal barrels, so but we'll go ahead and give it a try. So shooting a little low. That's better. All right, it's not a bad looking group. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paste up these holes as I shoot these, so we can keep track of what we're doing here. So stand by while I do that. Alrighty, we're all pasted up. Let's try our Model 60 here. So the sights on that 49 are very, very minimal. They're not they're not the greatest on any of these, but the sights on the 49 are definitely the least out of the three. So hopefully I can do a little bit better with these other two. Ooh, that was low. Yeah, that's definitely shooting low. It's not a bad looking group though. Ooh, pulled that one off to the right. All right, the four are together there pretty nicely, but pulled the one off there to the right a little bit, but go ahead and paste those up and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, let's see what we can do with this Model 36. These are pretty stout hand loads that I've done here. They're not quite plus P, but they're not any wimpy little rounds either. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with the Model 36 here. Pulling them all a little bit low. I'm not sure what's up with that. It's a good looking group though. All right, so far I got to give it, I'm going to give that, I can tell already right off the bat that the Model 36 definitely has shot the best group in double action. But let me paste up those holes and then we'll shoot some single action. Alrighty, so now let's see what we can do. See if I can hold myself together here with shooting some single action. I just love shooting revolvers. They're so much fun. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. Yeah, it might not do anything if it's going to light strike on me here. That's better. I don't see where that one went. That's a good bullseye. So that was 5, right? Yep. I have to take a look at that. I'm not sure what's going on with that as far as light striking goes, but looks like I have that one hit's down low, but the rest of them are right up there in a good little bullseye. But let me paste those up and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're moving right along here. Let's get the Model 60 loaded up. Actually, that group wasn't too bad for that single action. For me shooting single action, I did see that other bullet was down just a little bit lower than the rest of them. I thought it was lower than it was, but let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Wow, that's really low. So I got 3 like all right next to each other, and then I got 2 kind of off to the right a little bit, but that's not terrible either. That's it's good to practice shooting double action, because if you ever do need to use this in a self-defense mode, you're probably going to end up using double action. So let me go ahead and paste up these last holes and we'll get the last group out. Alrighty, let's load up the Model 36 and see what it can do. Model 36 definitely won the double action competition, so we'll go ahead and see what we can do shooting at single action. Well, I see I have one shot down to the low left, but all the rest of the four are in just a really tight group there, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best overall group out of the three for single action as well, or double action. Sorry, I'm getting myself backwards here. So when you shoot it from an uncocked position, that is double action. When you cock it back and shoot, that is single action. So I think I've been saying it backwards during this video here, but hopefully everybody can forgive me for having a gray-haired moment there. But anyway, I do like these earplugs. They're very they do muffle the sound very well, and they're very comfortable. So, but anyway, so there you go. That's the head-to-head challenge, so to speak, I guess, with the 3 Smith & Wesson J Frames. A lot of fun. These all are very comparable as far as barrel length and everything else. The sights are exactly the same on the Model 36 and the Model 60. The sights are a little bit more minimal on the Model 49 just because of the shroud and everything. It's a little bit different. But I'm going to give this challenge to the Model 36. It definitely did a much better group in single action, where you cock it and shoot firsthand, and then double action, it did pretty darn well as well. So 4 out of the 5 shots are within like probably about 1.5 inches of each other out there. So anyway, hope you liked the video. A little bit different than what I normally do, but I like to try to change things up and do things a little different every now and then. So hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Till next time, have a great day.